And we're back with another episode of Let's Play Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age. I'm your host, RPG Guy, and oh man, for a while since I've been given a chance to play this due to construction and stuff going on. And, let's see if I still got it. I feel a bit rusty. So, regards to rust, we need to head to Zwardrust, and that is going to access to us, in a sense, a set of, where is it? There it is. A series of events, and to see for more side questing completion, as well as we're going to get some levels out of this. So, and no matter how you slice it, this is a good place for us to be going right now. As I had, because I did double check my most recent episode, because it's been a while since I sat down. I wanted to make sure I knew what I was in the process of accomplishing. My issue here is that I think we're not going to be able to make one of everything in the game unless I significantly waste a lot of time grinding materials. And now we're getting equipment better than the stuff we would be crafting. Though that is going to change dramatically. I'm in the wrong one. That is going to change dramatically going forward, depending on how well we perform here with these side quests. With this particular side quest, it is one of those easier said than done ones, but it is completely doable, I believe. And if we are going to struggle with it, I'm going to have to grind some levels here. No easy way around. Oh, there's how you get to it. For some reason I'm sitting here going, I know there's a way to get to it without taking a hit. Bastards. Anywho, probably this is the side quest a lot of you are much more eager to watch, as this is a pretty rough one. But it's rewarding. Its rewards are just unbelievable, almost. And it makes it so valuable to come out here, as we are now in Drustan's Labyrinth, which is a realm between worlds. We can heal. We don't need a save right now, because we just don't. The only thing I forgot to check it too is our skill points, but I'm not too worried about that. I believe we fixed most of that last time. We still don't really know where to spend points, is the overarching issue here. And when it comes down to it, I think we'll need to start prepping this side of the map here with the skills that are over here regarding the greatsword. And the reason being is because we're going to be stuck kind of with an option. One of the best weapons in the game is a greatsword. And which means, what about all this sword and shield stuff? Well, we'll have to abandon it at some point. Not all of it, though, because look at here. Well, not there. You know, this is quite nice. Whether or not that carries over, I'm not worried about it right now. So, we need to figure out what we want to do. But right now, we're going to take... I either get that or I get that. That'll help for grinding. So let's grab this anyway. And all future points are pretty much going to go into strength bonuses. Like, actually, we'll start here and probably skip this, but go over here and there, and then work our way up here. Because these two really don't matter as much, so we can start unlocking some of these skills. These coveted greatsword skills. And start figuring out what we want to do with regards to getting some other skills going. The more optimal greatsword skills. And now you might say, hey, we're in... this place looks familiar, and it should. But it's going to be riddled with concentrated rage. Now, we are a bit under-leveled, I want to say, give or take. From last time I played, I don't remember being this under leveled, but It's not the end of the world, and there's a lot more we can take from that. So really, we're going to see what minimal grinding will achieve for us here. Well, how far we can go with our current levels. But like I said, there's a lot of free shit in these parts, so you're probably going to want to make sure to get it. Let's see. Forget where it is. Oh god. It's not in there. Son of a bitch. There it is. And we get a suit of sacred Amel. Let's just take a look at it. Let's say for Salvando. So it's still not better than what he's got, which pretty much is going to mean it's not an improvement to really anybody. Other than it restores 30 HP each turn, which is negligible. Alright. So we're looking for a certain grouping of enemies. Of course, from every time we've been down here in the Snarfelt, we need to find the goober-looking dude. I don't even know why I would say goober, but he looks like a giant baby. Or that's Gerber, so never mind. Ignore my stupidity. Just lack of being able to comment on anything objectively lately. Because we need to be able to crash into stuff. So finding that dude is paramount. No. He's gotta be somewhere. He's probably all the way on the far end of the map. Probably where they're hiding him. It's been a long time since I'm just so burnt out. And it's not playing the game, guys. It's all the work going on. I've complained about it a few times in the House Flipper episodes. So, for those of you who aren't sure what I'm talking about, that's what I'm talking about. Let me see here. This clearly missing something here. Yeah, I'm clearly missing something. Let me think. Yeah, we're gonna have to fight our way through some of this. Head back over this way. Little kitten. Alright, there's that there, which we'll deal with later. Let's see. Let's just check out and see how we do. Now... let's see what we got here. And... Axe is so evil. So they're not too tough yet. Oh, but they will be. Nice. Okay, so for Hendrik, we need to go to Fraternity. We'll take Kazing, and then get this bad boy next, which is Forbearance. Okay. So that doesn't really mean anything over there. So let's go back the way we came here and try to figure this out. So I want to make sure we get those goodies, but I think we have to run through a few hoops to do it. And so they're gonna run away. I want to say. We'll probably reach that. Nice. Yeah. So we really explored all of this, and there's nowhere else for us to really go. So I would say we'll just move on here. Because this should get us to another area of this area. And from there we should be able to do a bit more. And that's what we're looking for. We'll deal with that in a moment. Because we need to come up here and grab this goodie. Nice. Let's go ahead and... Hiya! Because clearly we're going to need it. Bleed. No point in burning our MP. Nice. Because I really don't care who he hits with it, as long as he hits somebody. Ooh. We'll bring her out and put someone else in. Because again, we still want to use our metal medley here if we get a chance to. Whenever we get a chance to, so... Let's see here. Eric. And pretty much now the rest of this map has opened up to us, which is good. So let's go ahead and get all the goodies that we couldn't get. Just making sure we traversed and did everything that we really could here. I'm gonna need to kill him and have him make some room anyway. So let's get to it. Though I probably should have done him later. It is what it is. It is what it is. There's a lot of MP to burn right now. Screw it, Steel. You haven't stolen in a while. Thank you for the Spectralite, sir. Boom! Not really anything in here worth doing. uh... Nice. And it's been done. What's this? 12? No, we're gonna save his up for right now. Yeah, the need to steal from some of these larger, more deadlier enemies is going to be kind of starting to become a thing. Or rather, it should start becoming a thing. We'll come up here. All stuff that we pretty much will need, for sure. I want to say that I think there's... It's hard to see it. There it is. Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Controller freaking out. Alright. Good. So now, we want to go the primary route. Taking us to where we want to actually go. I know, it's like, wait, what? But we want the goods, man. So we'll go through here. Let's exit out of the vehicle. We get an equable emerald. Equable emerald, whatever. And we get a serpent soul. Nice. Be using that later. Let's keep moving along. As the next set of goodies is way back over here. Now, I might have... Let's see. You know, I think I missed something. I'll know in a minute, because I think if I did miss it, we gotta go back down and get it. Not that it's a big deal. But, I want it. It's free shit, man. Free shit! Who doesn't want that? So we get a Psych Swiper, which is a shield. Those of you who care. It's actually a pretty good shield in a various amount of ways. But it's not good enough, I don't think, to replace what our characters have on, except for maybe here. Actually, yeah, it's actually worse. Well, it goes to show that I don't... Let's see, you know what? Let's just discard the... I don't know. Let's just make sure we grabbed everything. I feel like I'm missing something. No. Okay, I guess I thought for some reason I'm just like, I think I'm missing something, guys. Clearly I was not. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, so we need to... I think that's everything in the area. I think. Pretty sure. Which means we can get fucking on with it! Let's move. Make a save, because saving's our friend. And we're getting access pretty much to a whole new kind of area, so... Like I said, if we get murdered or something in these areas, it's a sign that we don't need to be in this area. For lack of a better word or term. As we have now reached Trial Isle. The ever-so-coveted Trial Isle. Trial Isle, is pretty much going to be a run through rather previous dungeons that we've actually visited and had to deal with. And in a more practical sense, we have to not just revisit them again, but we have to fight through new layouts. They're slightly altered layouts. And the enemies, I believe, are different, and the rewards are plentiful. So it's much like a gauntlet. And at the end of these little mini gauntlets, we have some rewards to deal with. 2 of the rewards are really good. The other 3 are just kind of like icing on the cake, kind of a thing. And I wouldn't put too much thought into some of those. So, but in order to actually do this in its entirety, you have to have gotten to a very specific point of the game. I can't stress that enough, by the way. So, we have access to our Forge of Fury. We also have some of this. So we can buy pearls. Here's a bank, we don't need. And look at this, we can buy weapons here. Not that I think anything here would be of that big of an interest to us. But we will double check. I'm pretty sure what we have is better than what we can buy, excluding those shields. Monster slashers, silver shield. Okay, that might be slightly better. Goddess shield reduces elemental damage. MP stolen from self. Lightning damage reduced. They're nice shields for what they're worth. We might actually get this robe. Chance to be instant kill reduced by 50%. I like that. We can buy gold nuggets here. We can buy gold bars. Now this is very important. We can also buy Dicinium and Dracolite. So we can look at all this stuff: Lucidia shards, Spectralite, colorful Technicolor Dreamclaw, Serpent Skin, Serpent Bone. We can buy some of the best gear making tools in the game here. So let's just take just a brief moment here before we even embark on this side quest. Just to go through really quickly, make sure there's nothing we really want to not make. Because like I said, this, the thing to keep in mind is the sword for our main character. These swords are not that good, so why bother making these? We can buy Dicinium, which I forgot you could buy from that guy. But here's the question. Let me double check what his items are again. We can buy Lucidia shards. We can buy... And here's where we want to do a big sell-off if we have anything we want to get rid of, to be fair. Gold nuggets we can buy. We can buy lots of these. We can buy 9 for now. Because I have plans, baby. I have plans. To make up for all the bullshit we couldn't make before. Let's buy 5 Dracolite, too. Now, a big thing is money's going to be big because we're going to need a lot of gold bars soon. If my memory serves me right. Because one of the best accessories in the game we're going to need to be able to make, we have to do it with gold bars, strangely enough, and they ain't cheap. Just to have it. How much Spectralite do we have? Very little, but that's fine. And we have Lucidia shards. So, again, let's go back over here. Because here's the thing, making stuff builds up our skill to, well, not really, but it does some stuff. So firewood, this is a slight improvement for, and we can't. Firewood we'll get later, and then by then that robe may not even be necessary. Kaleidocloth, we'll have to buy that. See, now we have the Spectralite and the Serpent Skin, the Technicolor Dream Cloth, Equable Emerald. But we don't need the Dashing Doublet. It's a way worse piece of gear, so we'll wait on that. We're looking for things that we could benefit from right away. Crimsonite. We're starting to find some of these, but again, there's no point in that particular item. It's not armor anyways. Let's go to accessories since we just bought all those gold nuggets. So, like, we could make this, which is just a beef up for magic. Reduces damage. Ruby of Protection just gives defense. Again, these are things that really don't matter that much. I think the Elfin Charm is the only thing in here that's pretty good. And even then, you need 3 freaking diamonds to do it. Footwear is good. Rings. We need diamond. We need nightstick. Okay. I'm not going to grind for that right now. Lamb's wool. I'm not going to go running around for that. Thinking sense we can buy, I think. But we don't have anybody that needs this outright. Let's make this before I accidentally use superior medicine for something. Because I think that was the problem, is we were having problems finding superior medicine to buy. So it's probably just safer to do this. Let's see here. I guess we can just triple whammy. We should save that. Good enough for me. Okay, why is he watching me work on this? It's so creepy. So we get that useless thing. And I'm just glad we had it, because we needed that medicine to do it. And we could buy Nuglets and Dracolite, so it's not like it was a big deal. Thinking Sense. So we need more Thinking Sense. Again, I believe we could buy that. If not, we can steal it easily. Nightstick, same deal. So, other accessories, like the Ruby of Protection. We can buy pearls. Well, large scale isn't that hard to get. We can find the Artful Amethyst. I mean, we're not going to directly use it, so I don't think it's worth it, and especially when the Monarchic Mark is a bit of a better item. Because it has that. But again, it's like, do we really care? We have more important things to be worrying about. So, I'm going to stop for that for the moment. You. So, we get some info on that. Journey here difficult, many obstacles, but more obstacles await. Journey not end here, only begins. See seedlings, sacred seedlings, hold hand to seedling, take you deeper. Trial inside, difficult trials, past trials, and win power. True power of Luminary. Good luck. So, I know this will feel like an unworthy short episode, but I think, and I'm just saying this right now, it's probably for the best that it's a shorter episode because of what we're about to embark on here. Now, the other element that we need to consider here is gear and making money. We are sitting on a lot of crap that nobody's using, right? And we've been sitting on it for, albeit a very long time. But we need to do it. We're still holding on to a bunch of seeds as well. Specifically even seeds of skill, which we only have, 2 of them, so I'm not that worried about it. And a lot of this stuff we don't want to sell anyway. What we really want to look at selling would be down in the equipment bag. All the gear and stuff that we're never going to use. Going forward here, like the magic circle, it's pretty dated. We'll have better things by then. And the reason we want to sell a lot of this stuff is, again, our money. We need to get money. No matter how we can get it, we want it. Though I feel like I'm actually making this a bad decision here. Kind of want to keep the liquid metal stuff. Get rid of the Papillon, the Minister Miter. I mean, at this point, it's, to be fair, if we're not using it now, we could probably just get rid of it. Yeah. I'm gonna wait on some of the most expensive stuff, though. And yeah, this is all the character gear, that I've been reluctant to want to get rid of. But probably gonna have to. Because now we're questioning... We got Metal King armor, so we can get rid of these. Against my better judgment. Empress robe. And in theory, I could technically wait on some of this, which I might. But you see, we're trying to build our money up pretty high here. But yeah, we'll hold out as long as we can. For sure. To prepare for what's coming up. Because I don't want to start at this episode, unfortunately. So, I will say this. This is a great place for us to stop right now. Because when we come back, we will be attempting the trials. And if for some reason those trials are just way beyond what we can do, I'm going to have to grind a bunch to handle it. If I end up having to grind, so be it. One way or another, we'll be either back doing these basic trials here, or we will be partaking in a different side quest. Because there's very few left to do. We've done most of them. So at this point, this just seems like the most optimal thing for us to be doing right now. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys, and we'll see you guys next time.